You wake up one morning and realize your emotions aren't yours anymore. They belong to comments, notifications, CDs from strangers, and memories that refuse to leave. Every look, every word, every silence hits you like a punch. One joke ruins your whole day. One message changes your whole mood. One mistake loops in your head until you cannot breathe. Today is the day you finally see it. You're walking through the city on your way home, headphones in, mind buzzing. A stranger bumps your shoulder and mumbles something under their breath. Instantly, your chest tightens. Why would they say that? What's wrong with me? The rest of your day collapses around that one moment. As you step off the train, the world suddenly freezes. Sound fades. Colors drain away except for one thing. You see glowing threads attached to your chest, tugging in every direction. One pulls toward your messages, another toward your family, another toward people who barely know you. Each time someone reacts, the thread yanks you like a puppet. A figure steps out from the stillness. Their face is calm, steady, strangely familiar. You've given everyone a remote control for your feelings, they say. Do you want it back? Of course I do, you answer, but your voice shakes. How? The figure snaps their fingers, and you're in a quiet room, no noise, no feeds, just a chair and a mirror. In the reflection, you see yourself replaying the day. The bump on the street, the unread message, the awkward thing you said 3 days ago. You'll watch your own face twist with every memory. Look, the figure says, nothing is touching you now. No one is talking to you, yet you're still hurting. So, what's stabbing you, the world, or your own mind? The question slices deeper than any comment. Have you ever noticed how long you stay hurt after the moment is already ended? They walk behind you and pull at one glowing thread. Images appear in the mirror. Someone rolling their eyes during a conversation. An online post criticizing something you like. A friend who forgot to text back. This thread is called taking everything personally, they explain. Every time something happens, you tell yourself a story. They hate me. I'm not enough. I'm stupid. The event is small. The story is enormous. Another thread lights up. This one is trying to control the uncontrollable. You replay words you can't unsay. You obsess over people you can't change. You argue with reality and always lose. You swallow hard. So what am I supposed to do? Just stop caring. Become a robot. They shake their head. You don't need to stop feeling. You need to stop surrendering your peace to things you can't command. Real strength is choosing what deserves your reaction. The room shifts. Again, now you're back in your day, but with a twist. You see two versions of yourself moving through the same scene. One is the you know, flinching at every look, spiraling after every message, shrinking at every hint of disapproval. The other moves slower, like they're breathing from deeper in their chest. The stranger bumps both of you on the street. The first you instantly tenses, replaying it in your head. The second you pauses, exhales, and thinks, they might be having a bad day. I don't have to hold this. The event passes through like wind through open fingers. Later, you both open your phone to a blunt message from someone you care about. The first you hears, you're a failure. The second you reads, they're upset. That belongs to them. I'll respond when I'm calm. Do you see the difference? The world is the same. The story is different. You turn to the figure. How do I become that version? 3 choices, they say, raising 3 fingers. First, decide what's yours and what isn't. If you didn't choose it and you can't change it, you don't have to carry it. Second, slow down the first reaction. When something triggers you, buy yourself a pause, 3 breaths, a short walk, anything. Third, talk to yourself like someone you want to protect, not someone you want to punish. You watch as the calmer youth practices. A rude comment appears on a screen. The feeling hits, but instead of exploding, they whisper, I feel hurt right now, but this doesn't define me. The thread to that stranger's opinion loosens. Another scene. A family argument. Voices rise. Old wounds open. The old you jumps in, tries to fix everything, bleeds emotionally for everyone. The new you listens, sets a boundary, says, "I'm here, but I'm not your punching bag," and steps away when it becomes poison. Suddenly, not every storm demands your drowning. ISNT. It's wild how much energy you've spent reacting to things that don't deserve front row seats in your mind. The city reappears, the noise, the people, the chaos, but now the glowing threads look different. Some are thicker, stronger. The ones connected to your values, your health, your real responsibilities. The people who truly show up for you. Others look thin and brittle, fading. Faceless critics, random opinions, strangers who will forget you tomorrow. You get to decide which threads you feed, the figure says. Attention is water. Wherever you pour it, something grows. You stand at the station entrance again, just like earlier today. Someone bumps your shoulder. The old wave of anger rises, but this time, you don't let it drag you underwater. You feel it, name it, and let it go. You keep walking. The moment dissolves behind you instead of nesting in your chest for hours. Your phone buzzes. A message. You feel that anxious urge. Check now. React now. Spiral now. But you wait. You breathe. You remind yourself, my peace is mine. I decide who spends it. Not everything that reaches you deserves to live inside you. The figure's voice softened. You can't control the world. You can control whether you hand it your heart without question. The city the threads dim until only a faint warmth remains at the center of your chest, your own pulse, steady and present. Tomorrow, people will still talk. Notifications will still ping. Mistakes will still happen, but you won't be dragged by every wave like driftwood. You'll feel. You'll care. But you'll also choose. If this story reminded you that you've been letting too much inside, do something different right now. Tap LIKE so your mind remembers this moment instead of trading it away, because the world will always be loud. The real question is, will you let it own your inner quiet, or finally take it back?